Morning, guys. It is Vulcan Wolverine. It is June 30th. I had a pretty bad video last night. I'm not sorry about it. It's the way I felt, but it wasn't very hopeful. I didn't realize it wasn't going to be hopeful when I started it. But that's how I felt. So, I'm glad I put that video out this morning. However, I'm going to try and make up for it. I'm not going to try and make up for it. I think that I'm going to have a hopeful video this morning. First of all, I want to say that we've got to stop these people because they have destroyed the color red. For me, if you notice that I have a Deadpool shirt on, I love Deadpool. I love Spider-Man, Superman. I love red. I love those colors. I wear my Dream Day shirts a lot, so, I don't wear red a lot, but I was in the Walmart yesterday, and I saw this Deadpool shirt, and usually they're really bright red or black, the Deadpool shirts are. But this one is a great maroon color, and I sat there, I think, for like 15 minutes, and I gotta put my seatbelt on, that's the beeping sound. I sat there for 15 minutes deciding whether or not I was gonna get it. Because of the color harassment, and I'll go into other stuff later about that. But it's like me scratching my nose. I want to go ahead and make y'all aware of it. I'm not a perp. I'm not wearing red to do that. I like the color red, and these people, like I was in the fucking I was in my fucking condo this morning, getting ready to go out. I'm sorry for my language, but you'll probably hear a lot worse. And I was like, these people have ruined the color red for me. Because, I had a red shirt in my bathroom, and, I just bought this one. And it's, I love Spider-Man and Deadpool. So, I'm not, anytime I wear it, I'm going to go ahead and point it out. So it's not just something hanging there that y'all think that I'm trying to do something or am a perp, because I'm definitely not that. The pain in my stomach will definitely, let everybody know that I'm not a perp, and the ringing in my ears. But I just want to say we have to stop these people because they've destroyed colors. They've actually made colors a psychological weapon, and I enjoy colors, so I fucking hate these bastards. Trying to be kind of funny, after last night, but I knew it was going to come off as just retarded. And I got a one light. No, he's not a one light truck. It's one light is dimmer than the other one. There's a huge chemtrail right above me. It just went to the Home Depot, and that's really what I'm making this video about. Did y'all see the huge chemtrail right over the city? They're celebrating that they've hurt me so bad in my sleep. But I'm trying to press on. I'm getting out of the townhouse today. My roommate is getting out of there. And I'll be pressing on, especially after last night's video. I got something out that I didn't know was that bad. I knew it was bad, but how I reacted emotionally, I wasn't ready for that. And I most of the time I'll do it on videos more than I do it in my regular life because I don't want to show these people any weakness. And that's a subconscious thing, so I try not to cry a lot or anything like that because they really jump on that. Funny thing, though, is they usually try and stop my videos, but that one, apparently they thought would make me look bad and let it right on through. Let parts 1 and part 2 right on through, didn't have to turn off the phone. I think I had to turn off the phone one time and turn it back on. So apparently they thought that would make me look really bad. I said something afterwards. I was like, y'all stop videos where I'm rambling about my internet and y'all stopping me from getting on the internet. But that was an important video because I really felt, I feel that emotion about what's going on with my family. And to normal people, even non-TIs, they need to see that. They need to see how painful this is. And these people, I thought about it and I was like, man, that guy's, and there's a mail truck with one light. We got that going on. I don't know if y'all saw it. And then another mail truck right there. They're gonna lay it on thick. They've had sheriffs and police and some people in the Home Depot. There was a guy who he was in a business suit or he was in and this is the first time I think I've noticed a street theater inside of a store, because he was very blatant about it. He was wearing like business attire, and he was in the aluminum section, because that's where I went to the aluminum piping, and you know, I was looking around there, which I got something great I'm going to show y'all. I'm not going to hold off too long on that, but he was sitting there. He had nothing in his cart. He was just looking in the same area as me, kind of just standing right in front of the stuff that I wanted to look at. And then I ended up buying what I bought, and he, right after I picked it up out of there, he went and picked up exactly the same thing, as if he just figured out what he wanted. So that's the first time I've really noticed that. And I think that it takes a lot, because these people are such cowards. They've hurt me pretty bad. I mean, I don't know if y'all see it, but like, I mean, my stomach hurts so bad, and that's what I'm about to show y'all, because I can't do another night of it. The copper's helping, but I didn't actually sleep under the copper. I slept on a mattress in my mom's room, and just it hurt worse. I think I need to sleep under the copper and do what I'm going to show y'all, because I prayed a lot last night, and I was like, God, you got to help me out here. Like, my stomach is really hurting. I almost want them to go back to hitting me in the head, because like, you have a skull there, that seems to, you know, I know it still hurts the brain and stuff, but it's like your belly and stuff like that is so soft that when they're shooting hard beams into it, it almost feels like it's damaging it more. I'm not really sure about the science on that and how microwaves affect the brain or the organs. I know that, you know, they're hit. It seems like I get a sharp pain in my soft belly, and then it's like the whole underneath of it starts burning. And I think he feels comfortable doing that because I do have Crohn's disease, so he can just be like, oh, well, it's this guy's Crohn's disease, but it's not at all. It's not that kind of pain. It's like a sharp pain on the external skin, and then a burning underneath, and it's like my whole stomach, not just my colon, where my Crohn's disease is. But I want to show you all this, guys. So I went to Home Depot, and I didn't know I was going to find it. I was looking at like a galvanized steel plate, and I was going to put it over my stomach at night under the copper. But I found this, and I'm going to make another video after I do what I'm going to do with it. This is foil tape. I don't know if any of y'all have tried it, but what I'm going to do, and you know, I guess Less EMF, oh God, and that guy who said that I own Less EMF, he's going to go bonkers over this. But Less EMF, you know, they have clothes with, you know, metal in them, like some kind of metal that does help. But what I'm going to do, because I need some extra protection, I'm going to take this foil tape, and this is thick kind. It was like $23, so it was too much. I mean, I have the money kind of, but not. Y'all know how that is. I don't have the money to spend on crap like this. But I have to, because like my body and not dying is important. So I'm getting this, and what I'm going to do, and I'm going to make a video after I do it, I'm going to get an old shirt. I guess I'm going to wash it first. I don't know. I'm going to make sure it's pretty clean, and I'm going to use that as my undershirt, and I'm going to wrap it in this. I'm going to do a double wrap, and I'm going to try and get it not too tight, so where it's like really tight so I can breathe. I'm going to try and do it very carefully and loose, and I'm going to do it double. I'm going to double tape it with this, at least to sleep at night, at least when I go home to put it on, but maybe I'll wear it for a week to experiment, and I will keep y'all apprised. Foil tape. So we're going to see if that works, because I really prayed last night. I wake up and I'm just like, like, I mean, because it hurts my stomach that bad, this stuff. And then when I put, what did I do last night? I got a pan that you would put in the oven. We had these thin pans. They're thin aluminum pans that are real thin, and they actually contour to the body. And I may get some of those and use the foil tape and tape those around, you know, if it starts to really hurt. But I want to try just the foil tape at first and see if it reflects it, you know, on a shirt, because then you can wear that around. But yeah, I did. I got like an aluminum foil thin plate, and I just like wrapped it around my stomach and really close to my chest, and I felt a lot of relief. They started actually hitting me in the head right when I did that, and it was a very sharp, hot pain to like the side of my head. It's very uncomfortable. I mean, they have a lot of power going to my directed energy. You know, the beams that they shoot. They don't so much get me with the high-pitched sound. I buffered that out with all my defenses. The V2K I can't knock out, but for some reason it was better in my mom's room. And my mom's room has windows by it, but it's not by the atrium. Like, there's this big atrium it's like a big room, and then my room is like right next to it. So I'm pretty sure they're coming down through the atrium and into my room, and I think it builds up some kind of echo at that angle. It makes the V2K a little bit louder. So in my mom's room, without the copper or anything, the V2K was a little bit lower, the high-pitched sound was less, like almost non-existent, but the beams were actually, to my stomach, were unbearable, and I was like pulling my legs up, because I have QA personal defenders like in my pockets on my pants, so I was trying to pull them up, you know, closer to my stomach, and that kind of helped a little bit to just kind of get it in the right area. But this, I'm going to try. You know, anything's worth a try, and I really prayed to God, and I was like, God, give me strength, because I watched some videos this morning, and I don't know if y'all see my last video. I didn't know that was going to happen. Trust me, like I don't want to do that on videos right now. You know, because, and I named the video something very hopeful because I was trying to overcompensate. And I want to be transparent with you guys. I didn't know that it was going to cause that much of an emotional reaction, but it's something that's, I guess it's even more important than I knew. But it's funny though. It's funny how these people reacted to it. It's like, you know, they thought that I guess, you know, and I was thinking about it this morning, and I was like, he let those videos right through. Is this guy, I mean, these guys, they're barely even human. They don't realize that, like, you know, somebody showing emotion about this is more dangerous. Maybe the most important video I put out in like a year. And they've tried to stop all these other videos which show evidence, and I'm talking about stuff and rambling, but that's more important, especially for non-TIs, to understand this. But then this morning I woke up and I was like, you know what? He probably wasn't too worried about the people that I'm trying to get to be on my side. It's more about the killers that he has on his side. And when they see that, and when they see me crying like that, it's a big win to him. Like, he's hurt me really bad. And so I thought, you know, that wasn't really to stop me from helping people or getting information out there. He didn't care about that one going out because it makes him look good in his killer circles. His rapist, killer, you know, whatever kind of circles they run in, weapons that killing innocent American circles, those circles. But those are I think that's who he was trying to impress, who he was like, yeah, this is awesome. He's crying about his dad. So, you know, get that out. And I didn't really want to go into that, but I did, because y'all know that's who I am. So, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to try this foil thing. I'm coming up on 15 minutes. I just want to make a short one, because later on today I'm going to actually do it, and I will show you all the results, and I will say how it's working then, and then I'll do it for a whole week, just wearing it for a whole week, probably on my upper chest and in stomach, and we'll see how that does. Foil tape, you know, it can be put around clothes. It's not that expensive. I hope this works. You know, we've just got to try everything, you know, from Orgonite to, and somebody said the name of it, and I remembered the herbal pain medication. God, I remembered it last night, and y'all have to help me on that one again. I remember Kratom, because I just thought, I remember Kratos from God of War, and that's how I remember it. So I remembered it that time. So yay me. But this shirt is maroon. I am not trying to perp anybody. They've destroyed the color red for me. I still want to kind of enjoy it though. I'm just gonna go to 30.